Germany honors those who tried to assassinate Adolf Hitler on famous plot's 75th anniversary.
Here's a summary of the article.
Germany is marking the 75th anniversary of a famous plot to kill Adolf Hitler, honoring those who resisted the Nazis as pillars of the country's modern democracy. Chancellor Angela Merkel paid tribute ahead of the anniversary to executed plot leader Colonel Klaus von Stauffenberg and his fellow conspirators. Colonel von Stauffenberg tried to kill Hitler with a briefcase bomb on July 20, 1944, during a meeting at his headquarters in East Prussia. The plot crumbled when news spread that Hitler had survived. The resistance against the Nazis only came to be laboriously accepted over subsequent decades, said Johannes Tuchel, director of the German Resistance Memorial Center, and even in the 1980s many believed its memory would fade away. The memorial Mr. Tuchel heads, in the Berlin complex where von Stauffenberg worked and was executed, seeks to display the full breadth of German resistance to Hitler's regime after the Nazis took power in 1933. In 1938, carpenter Georg Elser attempted to kill Hitler and other senior Nazi leaders at an event in Munich, but was thwarted as the Nazi leader unexpectedly left the room minutes before a bomb exploded.
This post received a score of 10,895, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Hitler von German.
The name a nervous spy being interrogated comes up with.
Through the rest of the text, Bonhoeffer works through the Sermon on the Mount and basically keeps asking the question, what if Jesus wanted us to do this stuff? What if these aren't impossible ideals but an actual guide to living life? The book is typically understood as being a rebuke to the rise of National Socialism and fascism. Bonhoeffer correctly identified that German Christianity was powerless to oppose the state. German theologians had trumpeted up support for the German war effort just 20 years prior, and Bonhoeffer accurately saw that German Christianity was still toothless. Bonhoeffer's last book, Ethics, is unfinished. The book still pushed non-violence. The book maintains regicide as not acceptable. The book seems to suggest that Bonhoeffer did not view his role in the bomb plot as morally right.
Bonhoeffer is quoted as saying, "When God calls a man, he bids him come to die." It's fairly clear that he knew he would die because of his defiance. The biography by Eric Metaxas says that Bonhoeffer saw a three-step approach to working with the state, the last of which was opposing it when necessary. Assassination was necessary in the end. Thank you for bringing him up. More people need to know what he did.
Thanks for that addition. I wrote the post before looking at some of the other comments and I'm glad I did. The attempts to minimize this topic, make it a joke, or try to cast doubt on the motivations for those involved is sickening.
I agree on the jokes. Too much at times. I can't say all the people involved in the plot had the same motivations, however, sadly. Whatever the motivations, they attempted to right the situation.
I think that's the important thing to remember. The Abwehr plot involved a strange mixture of people. Some were doing political calculus, I'm sure, but it is also clear that some were acting because they had no idea how else they could stop the regime. For me, a major lesson from this is we should try to make sure we never get to the point where good men have to try to make these bad choices. Nazism could have been prevented, but it wasn't.
Thanks for trying, Medal. A well-deserved WW2 participation trophy, but thought only the Italians could be nominated?
We succeeded in killing our dictator though.
Does that mean that at least Italy managed to win against Italy, or that Italy even managed to lose against Italy?
Italy switched sides so much it became two Italys.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.